Y'all, Ariane got a lot of dirt on Martell that would probably turn his world upside down. But before I get into my commentary, like this video so we can have more folks join us in the discussion, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. In my opinion, Ariane has a lot of dirt on Martell that would turn his world upside down, to the point where it would probably sever relationships with the people close to him, and it may even have him catching a case. Coleslaw has been with Martell for 7+ years while he was married, and he has pillow talked with her the entire time. Remember, this was not your typical side chick relationship where there was just physical intimacy and that's it. You know, Martell shared information about himself. He shared information about his wife at the time, Melody. He shared information about his children, about other family members, and even other people close to him, like his BFFs, the Scott brothers. He shared information about his business dealings, his financials, and whatever else he had going on. Ariane knows a lot about Martell and a lot about the folks who were in his circle. So to keep her quiet, this is why he continues to lie to her and tell her that every negative thing he has ever said about her is for television, is for PR. Even the things he has said off screen, he chalks it up to, I'm saying this for television. The vacation with Mel, I'm doing this for TV. And now, the situation with Sheree, it is now alleged that he is upset that Sheree is claiming that him and her are in a relationship. Apparently, he said Sheree is not his type. This is for Ariane. The she is not my type is very important here because Ariane has consistently berated and talked down upon older women. Her recent live where she was unraveling, that was not the first time she took this angle. I have heard her in the past laugh and ridicule older women on many of her lives. In fact, she used to call the Love and Marriage Huntsville Facebook groups a group of grannies hating on her. So the news of Martell allegedly dating a 52-year-old woman, and a fine one at that, Ariane is hella triggered, y'all. I'm telling you. The more she is ridiculed by the public about things like this, she inches closer and closer to exploding, meaning telling it all. Martell is terrified of this. I don't think the lying to her translate to him trying to avoid child support. If all he had to do was pay child support to keep her quiet, I think he would have done that a long time ago. Plus, I mean, he damn near shares custody of Knox with Ariane and has 4 additional children that the court will take into consideration. So how much child support will he really have to pay? Martell is broke. He ain't got it like that. Think about it, y'all. How much child support will he really be ordered to pay? It ain't the child support. When I told y'all this man comes with 5 children and a side chick, folks laughed at me for saying that. But this is what it is. Y'all got to pay attention to some of the things that Ariane says. When she says things like, where he going, I'll wait, she's not joking. She's dead serious. He has to keep her in his corner to avoid some serious exposure. And she knows this. And this type of exposure may even affect his children. Like I'm telling y'all. And I bet you she got receipts on everything too. It's not hard to pull text messages, emails, call logs, money transactions, voice recordings from the past. That's easy. The age that we're living in, this type of stuff is forever documented. Okay? And she probably got a lot of shit on the Scott brothers that would probably have Kimmy in a lawyer's office tomorrow asking for a petition for divorce. So when you really think about it, who's stopping Ariane from really getting a bag? Think about it. Like I said in that video entitled The Real Reason Ariane is Unraveling, where I talk about the fact that she is mad because she's unable to capitalize off of her story. But now I'm saying to myself, Martell will never let her capitalize off of her story because it will damage him beyond the little that we already know. So what does he do? In my opinion, he tells her, I will take care of you. He tells her all that money I'm making from talking shit about you or alluding to you on a TV screen or off the TV screen, I have to do it to support us. In other words, he's saying, Ariane, you are directly benefiting from the lies I tell in public, from the quote unquote lies I tell in public. So therefore, you need to calm down, stop listening to the bloggers, and keep quiet. And she obliges because she is financially dependent on this man. Nearly 100% of the time she is on live, which could be any hour of the day. Does it ever appear that she's working? And don't get me wrong, being a stay-at-home mother is a full-time job. But even when Martell has knocks and Ariane goes lives, she still ain't working. Look at Mel. Mel don't even have to tell us when it's Martell's week. We can tell by the way she ramps up the work. She's up all hours of the night packaging products. She's on a work trip or doing something to get that bag. Ariane be kid-free, sitting in a car on live, or sitting on her couch with her hair not done. You know, by the way, Ariane, you need to clip your ends. You know, but who does that? You know, who just sits around? Somebody that has no motivation to work. This girl is stuck and don't know what to do other than believe everything Martell is saying because it is paying the bills. But Martell is shooketh at any attempt by Ariane to really talk. Notice he either called or texted her while she was on live the other day talking about, I want to say goodnight to my son. And what did she say? Your son goes to bed at 7:30. And I agree. Y'all, he wasn't calling for knocks. He was trying to interrupt Ariane from going too far in whatever she was gonna say. That's the narcissism and the control freak coming out of Martell Holt. They're actually both afraid of each other. It's like the weirdest codependency I've ever seen. This is why I said any woman dating Martell, this is what you're gonna get. You know, but Sheree, if you wanted your back blown out, then get your black blown out and keep it moving. Talking about he met folks in my family. Girl, are you nuts? Martell is now upset at you because you are triggering his side chick that he forever needs to keep quiet. Anyway, y'all, take a listen to what Funky had to say. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Meet me in the comments because when I heard this, I said this sounds exactly like Martell.
What do you think? So here is what's interesting. I spoke to one of my colleagues in media who has a very close relationship with Martell. According to her, Martell Holt is pissed and said that he and Sheree are not together, said that Sheree is not even his type, that he is building a pool for Sheree and is working closely with her, pulling permits and so on and so forth, that he is not with her and that his phone was ringing off the hook.